button.
Yeah, the good old big old red button that says... It's actually not red, it just says start recording. Well, I
That's
guess now
very
it's...
interesting.
I guess now it says stop recording, but OBS is cool because the main way you can tell if you're recording or not is the icon actually has a red button that's like, hey, you're recording. So everything you say is now, being tracked. Don't say anything stupid.
I'm going to say it.
Say what?
Classroom of the Elite is a top tier show.
I have not actually finished the new season yet.
I haven't seen it either, but hey everyone, welcome back to the Neetwork podcast, the podcast for a network of people who are pretty neat, and this time we're going to be talking about anime, and I'm here with my two fellow co-hosts, Andrew.
Hello there.
And Will.
Hola.
Yeah, so last time we wanted to talk about anime, but we ended up getting sidetracked, and on a little bit of a side note, sorry about the audio there, it happens, I'm sorry, my bad, but hey, this time it shouldn't be bad, just kind of quiet. But yeah, so I think all of us have at least some anime that we are fairly passionate about, and it seems like you have one right away?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just started watching it today, and I'm on episode 11.
Oh.
Oh,
Out of-
gotcha.
Okay, so
Out of
it's
12 for the first season.
got it. So it's one of those. It's
Yeah,
a good old binge.
It is. There's a season 2 I'm yet to click on.
Yes, there is indeed a season 2.
But I hear
that-
there's a season 3 out very soon.
Yo.
But I did not hear that one yet.
I click on the live charts.
What exactly is Classroom of the Elite? Because I'm pretty sure I've heard of it, I just haven't. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
So like, there's this really smart guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's like this really smart girl,
Mm.
and they're like a really cool team.
Mm-hmm.
And then like
Yeah.
they go to the school,
Mm-hmm.
and then they solve issues at the school.
Ah.
That's what I've got to so far.
Okay.
I see.
So
But right now,
that's 11 episodes worth. It's
no.
Okay.
But right now, we're going through a training arc on a deserted island where they have to survive.
Oh, you're on that one?
Yeah, I'm right before the last episode.
Nice.
So right now they're like, oh, there's an issue. Someone stole someone's underwear. So the boys and girls have to
Oh.
separate now.
What is
And-
with anime and doing that?
Dude, that's just how it rolls. Oh, I forgot.
Okay, you know what?
They
I
have
guess
these sometimes.
I can't really talk because one of my favorite anime is definitely on the riskier side.
Oh, well, it depends on what it is, Daniel.
Yeah, it's Food Wars. It's Food Wars, Andrew.
Wait, what is it? Oh,
Food
bro.
Wars.
Now, wait a second. I thought that was a meme like thing when you were saying that. I was like, oh no, wait.
No.
someone would publicly say that.
I genuinely like it.
I see. That's
Now,
okay.
I would like to say that I like it because for some
Okay,
reason my little tiny brain gets entertained by people cooking food and it makes me hungry.
Food enjoyer.
I'm not a food enjoyer like the people in the show, but
I don't know.
I
about
do like
that.
food. I do genuinely like the show. I think it's good. But it is definitely not for everyone. It has a very
Yeah.
niche audience it caters to, and it caters to that audience well.
Or it has a wide audience. Think about it.
No,
Mm.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, you know.
I'd rather not
yeah,
think
let's
about
not.
it.
Let's not.
I
How
feel
about,
like-
what if we didn't?
I feel like a wide audience would be like Naruto, like basically any shonen. I feel like most shonen are
yeah.
wide audience.
Speaking of shonen, Bleach, as of right now, 7 days, 11 hours, and 15 seconds till it comes out.
Till
Big
what?
hype.
Till what comes out?
The new season of Bleach.
Oh, nice. I haven't watched Bleach, and for those of you who don't know, shonen is basically, how would you describe shonen?
Popular.
Yeah,
It's probably definitely the most popular genre.
it is. Just how would you describe the genre? Is it just like stereotypical hero? It's just kind of like stereotypical hero
it's
friendship
like-
sort of thing.
It's like yeah, kind of. It's like your normal like action genre, pretty much.
This is how I describe it. One Piece, My Hero, Chainsaw Man, Bleach.
True.
Let me scroll down the list a little
Well,
bit.
okay,
Sword
those are
Art Online.
shows that fit. Those are shows or manga that fit the genre, not describing the
Oh.
genre. You're using
if
you're using things in the genre to describe said genre. That is
Exactly.
not how it
You gotta
works.
think outside the box.
Our brains are so large, Daniel, that you can't even imagine
You
how
can't-
smart we are. Like you just
can't
can't
compete.
comprehend the brain power that's coming out right here.
But then,
See, if you
how
know the
will our
shows-
audience be able to understand?
Because if you know the shows, you know the genre.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, true.
But for those that don't, it's basically just stereotypical action, friendship, hero. There you go. What's your guys' favorite anime if you have one?
See,
I'll
I
let
don't
you
really
go
have this
first.
one favorite. I liked Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That one
Yeah,
was really
same.
good.
Brotherhood is definitely up there.
Alright. I'm a bit of a quirky guy, you see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow the rules of society.
SIO.
No. That would follow
Good.
the rules of society.
Good.
It is Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh,
That
That's
was
my
pretty
favorite.
Good. I would say that.
yeah, that was the one that you got me to watch after I finished watching Brotherhood.
Hmm
I think
Although
I
I
watched.
would say,
I watched. I watched Avatar, into Brotherhood, into Seven Deadly Sins, and then Death Note. I think. Yeah. Pretty good initial lineup. But sorry, you were gonna say something?
yeah. I would say I don't have a list per se, but my top 5 would be, I think, very different than your average top 5.
Makes sense.
Or your guys' top 5.
Yeah.
Let me think about shows that I've watched so I can actually come up with the top 5. I should have written this out beforehand. But, definitely Brotherhood. Death Note's really good. What is it? Love is War. I really like it. I am a sucker for comedy
That's
stuff.
understandable.
Those are probably my top 3. I don't know if I can give you a top 5.
Oh, top 5, huh?
I don't know what the other 2 shows would be.
You said One Piece yet?
Fair.
Oh, true. One Piece. Although I guess that's more of the manga than the anime, because the anime
I
is.
think it still counts.
I
Yeah.
guess yeah. I'll say it. The anime does have a lot of filler, which is
Which one? A One Piece?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like the
that's
filler
kinda
arcs
just
can
how
be
it goes,
legitimately
huh?
interesting, but most of the time, it's filler. So.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love filler.
I think that's also part of the reason why it's so long too, right?
The anime itself, yes, because they caught up to the writing, or they caught up to like a year before the writing pretty quickly, so they wanted to make sure that there was still space, so they ended up like creating each episode as a what is basically like half a chapter, or it would be a full chapter followed by a recap episode, or just after they get through an arc, they go on a mini arc that was never explored in the manga. So sometimes
Oh,
those
really? I see.
yeah, sometimes those mini arcs can last like 20 episodes, 30 episodes before you actually get back on track.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
see.
Yikes.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, One Piece is still really good. Yeah. Watch it or read it. Honestly, it's probably just better if you read it, but
Or
One
your
Piece-
knees will be gone.
I am not the one threatening you here. That is not me. This happened last time too. I don't know what you're insinuating.
We're not threatening you. We're just like forcefully, you know,
It's a promise,
implying.
you
Heavily
know?
suggested.
It's a promise.
Yeah, it's
We're
a
promising
heavy
you that if you don't
suggestion,
do
you know.
something, something might happen.
Mm-hmm.
Not a threat, just a promise.
Not a
Yeah.
threat,
Just a promise.
just a promise. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise. Ow, my
Let's-
pinky toe
mm.
hurts. I scraped it on the pool yesterday while we were hanging out.
L.
It
That's
yeah.
an L.
You know who else is L? Death
L
Note.
from
I don't.
Death Note.
Yeah, I think you've watched it, right, Will?
I've watched it 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Andrew?
Which one?
Death Note.
Death Note.
Oh, Death Note. No, I've only watched it like part of it.
Oh, okay.
Most of it once.
Sleep emoji.
Sleep emoji about the show.
Nah, that he hasn't finished it.
Oh. I'll be honest, the last 12 episodes aren't great, but the first 25 are absolute bangers.
Recap.
I mean,
Is
like,
it split 12-25?
yeah, no, the first 25 was. I don't know how much I should say here. The first 25 was, like, Ellen Light, and then the second half was Ellen Light, but with less character development. And also in the Death Note manga, they had to create a new rule that was you cannot sell off the Death Note or else you die because of
Yeah.
Donald
that was
Trump
next for
getting
it.
the Death Note.
That's canon?
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Just-
no wonder he didn't show up sometimes for press meetings or something like that.
He was writing names.
Yeah.
Why do you
Yeah,
think?
he was
why
just
do you
too
think
busy.
so many? Why do you think so many U.S. spies died out of the country as soon as he left office? Definitely, definitely,
Definitely the Death Note.
definitely the Death
Oh yeah,
Note.
100%.
That's why
the
they
Death
raided
Note.
that place.
Yeah, they were getting the Death Note.
Imagine on the warrant they had, we're looking for the Death Note.
And we're looking for this funny notebook that says Death Note on it, and it has some rules inside.
Oh
And-
yeah, just like, what would you do with the Death Note if you had it in real life?
Would you kill someone
I-
with a Death Note? Like,
I would.
oh, okay.
I'm cutting to the chase. I would.
I don't know. I
I would
guess
save it for a special like occasion, you know, like in case you need it, you know.
I guess if I were to get it, I might use it for curiosity's sake on someone that I
Exactly.
personally despised, and then after finding out that it actually worked, I would probably stop using it.
Exactly. But the first one's always like, oh, whoopsie, I had to figure out what it does.
I had to know
you
if it was real or
that's
not.
a
I had to
my
figure out if
bad
it was
moment
real or
right
not.
There, you know, that's like it's like a my bad moment.
It
you know
could
what I
just
mean?
be a
It's like an
prank.
accident.
It's an accident. Exactly.
It
Yeah,
could
Like
just,
you know,
sometimes
like
you
it's
just
you
gotta
know
write your
when you
name.
accidentally like misclick in League, same idea.
Yeah, same idea. You write down a name, someone dies, misclick in League. I don't know League terms. So the Q did not work. The W did work though.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he said letters. Let's go. He did it. He did it correctly. Let's go.
Fucking Joe Biden.
What?
I press Q. What?
What?
No, don't fall off your bike. No.
No, not the
No.
Uh,
I
No one
feel
saw the
bad.
screenshot
He has lost a lot of motion control.
He's just
Or
sleeping.
motor control, not motion control.
I don't know. That bike was pretty fast.
He was
Dude.
zooming and then he just
I know he was
slowly
he was
fell.
moving though. He was moving weight though. My God.
He was moving.
He was indeed. And then he
Man.
just fell.
Man took that was unfortunate. You hate
Yeah.
to see it. So, okay. What are your favorite anime, Andrew?
I don't know. Like I said, probably Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Hunter x Hunter. SAO was like good for most of it. I'd say like
I have not seen
I
SAO.
think you dropped, or not dropped, but like liked less of SAO.
probably like after the first like arc ended, like after he got out of the game.
Season 1.
Yeah, and then I think that was like the best one. And then I think they stretched it out kind of long after that. Like it was still interesting, but it was like
Fair.
you get me, you catch my drift.
I catch the drift.
I have not seen any of SAO.
Bruh.
I mean, I think it's like something you should watch.
I also
but,
haven't
like,
watched Hunter x Hunter. I keep meaning to, but I just haven't. I don't know. Maybe I should do that while I play funny anime games. That was quite the
Wait,
voice
wait.
crack. Holy!
Persona, are you waiting for Persona 5, Daniel?
No. Yes. Sorry. 1 second. You guys. I mean, yeah, I am, waiting for Persona, but I still need to finish 3, and that is quite the thing. So, anime games.
Dream face reveal.
What? Oh, that's right. He did it.
Yeah, he did it 3 hours ago. 6.6 million views.
Holy. That's one way to bring relevancy back.
He did kind of die for a little while.
Yeah.
No Minecraft speedrun.
I mean, he said that
Minecraft
he was going to
speedrun.
stop doing the Hunters versus Speedrunner series, which was like the main thing carrying his channel. And he took a lot of time in between it for only cutting out some parts of like a 3-hour session and adding music to it. That's
Wasn't it on a
basically.
loop?
I'll be honest. It is not that difficult to edit like that. That is very easy editing. I get.
guarantee you he has an editor as well.
Probably. Oh my gosh, that makes it so much worse. Oh no. I mean, I guess he probably spends a lot of his time, just. I don't really know. Clearly, he spends a lot of time on Reddit or TikTok because he keeps finding new tricks. Have you guys actually watched any of the videos?
No, not really. I don't have TikTok at all, so.
No, not just like Dreams manhunts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When I had nothing else to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give them that. They're pretty entertaining, but that comes from the recording themselves, not from the editing of it. Which, good job on making the recording itself entertaining, because that's difficult to do with less people, but I really am just criticizing him for not doing well editing, huh?
I have nothing against you, Dream. It's just that you are not my priority on watching.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, oh, okay, I'll watch it. It's not a, oh my gosh, I need to watch it now. Dream. Is that Goggy? Goggy?
Shut up.
There was a time when I watched a whole lot of Tommy in it, though.
See, Tommy is funny
Yeah.
because he's child.
And also, Slimesicle and
tall.
Wilbur carried that. A lot of it was carried by Wilbur and Slimesicle.
And they are funny.
Yeah.
Because they're funny.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why are there so many animes that have like slime-related names?
Dude, it's
What do
just
you
because
mean?
like a lot of them are video game related, and there's a lot of like
Yeah,
if slimes are like a really big part of video game RPGs. So
I
it's
guess.
Are you talking
Like-
about I've been killing slimes for 300 years and finally maxed out
oh my
level or
god, there's
something like
so
that?
many of them.
No, the one
That's
that I was
like-
thinking of,
there's
like,
so
I got
many of them.
that time I got reincarnated as a slime or whatever.
I thought you were
But-
talking
But that
about
one was
more
actually good. Like that one was different. That was a good one in my opinion.
See, I haven't
slimy
seen it.
sky
I've just heard of it. There's so many like anime that I just have not seen.
Yeah.
Granted, there's just a whole lot out, but
Mhm.
oh god, I remembered the other one that finishes at the top 5, but it is worse than Food Wars, unless you've actually watched the show. But based
What
on
is
the
it?
name, it's actually worse.
Which one?
Rascal does not dream of Bunny Girl
Oh, Roadkill
Senpai.
It's actually like totally different from how it sounds. It's like weird.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about quantum mechanics.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's like, Will, did you watch it?
Nah.
Yeah.
I-
It's like really different from like what you would expect it to be.
Yeah. I told Matthew about it, and he just said I would watch it, but I don't want that in my search history. Which, you know what,
Fair
that's
point.
fair. That is fair.
Yeah, it's out of context. It's not really something that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, the name itself sounds really bad. The show
Mhm,
itself
definitely
is
does.
actually pretty wholesome and is about quantum mechanics, and is just people helping each other in the face of something. Usually something related to society. Joker? Yep.
Society
Mhm.
Joker.
Society.
But what
Joker
if?
moment.
What if, right? So that's on paper that one sounds bad. But what if you said like Overflow is in your top 5? I'd be a little concerned.
What is overflow?
Don't look that one up.
Don't do that one.
Okay.
Mm,
I will refrain from looking it up.
You know my
Mm.
school PFP, right?
Oh. Okay. I think I understand now.
Here, let me
mm,
give you.
No, let's not put.
No, I don't think I need the. I don't think I want the full image.
No, you don't need the full image.
Okay, good.
Bro.
I don't. I'll be honest. I don't even think I want the image.
Oh no, you're good.
The based on the way you're talking, I don't think I am.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. He
It's not in my top 5. By the way, it's not.
Good.
Oh yeah, because I don't think that really qualifies.
I don't know about you, but it could.
I don't know. Okay, I have not seen Overflow. I have not heard of it, and based on the way based on the way you guys are talking and the
There
way
we
you
go.
brought up your profile picture, I think I'm fine. I'll be
I sent
honest. Oh dear
Do some
lord.
planning stuff.
Oh no.
Just a
Oh.
couple nice gals.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. So yeah, my top 5 would be Seven Deadly Sins. Honestly, Chainsaw Man's up there.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have seen it yet
No, I've just
That one
heard
hasn't
a lot
come
about
or
it.
read it yet.
No, I've just heard a lot of, or I've heard a lot of people saying that it's good. So.
Well, it comes out in 8 days, 10 hours, 41 minutes, and 52 seconds.
Oh yes,
You-
I'm glad we know this by heart. Very glad
No,
we know
no,
this by heart.
You're definitely on a website for this, right?
I am. I'm
Okay,
on live
good.
chat right now.
Because if you weren't
Well,
on a
that-
website, I was going to be absolutely terrified.
Yeah, same.
That
No.
that would be somehow worse than the random facts that I remember and spit at every now and then,
That
like a
would be
trivia generator.
Concerning, bro, dude. That would be very concerning.
Like, hey, what's the largest desert on the planet?
Antarctica.
He got it. Let's go. It's Antarctica.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
crazy.
knew that one.
I'm
That one.
crazy like that.
Okay, real question. What are continents, though? Like,
What are continents, bro?
I know.
places.
I'm pretty sure the geological explanation is that it's like tectonic plates. But if that were the case, then I think India is a continent, and
Mm.
I like the 7 continents we know of are what: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica, right? But Antarctica
Probably.
is just a bunch of islands with ice on top that connects them all. It's actually just a bunch of islands down there. And Australia, if Australia is a continent, then I don't really know. Like, Australia technically counts all of the islands around it, but if there are a bunch of islands, do they really count as a continent? Or, like, Europe and Asia, they are directly connected, and it is just a cultural border, so what is going on with that? And then Central America exists, and depending on the way you cut it, North America could literally just be Canada, USA, and Mexico, basically. And then South
Yeah.
America could be everything else. Or
Yeah.
you can include the entirety of Central America, which I think is usually what happens because most maps are based on the US. What are
Well,
continents?
Yeah, Made in Abyss was a really cool show.
I
I didn't watch it either.
I've listened to the soundtrack. It actually sounds pretty good. Thanks for the hard pivot, by the way. um, I've listened to the
I don't know
soundtrack.
what's going on.
Yeah, I've listened to the soundtrack. The soundtrack's really good. But from what I've heard, later on it gets kind of, eh, like the show
It does.
itself. Yeah, because the show is about two kids,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I think hopefully that's all that I need to say. Um, just saying that the show is about two kids and a land with like mystical creatures. I think. I'll be honest. I'm just spitballing that because I think I remember seeing a dragon at one point.
Oh yeah, he's just spitballing that.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, from what I've heard, the show gets weird, and yeah, I don't really know how much else I can say about it. I don't know what else I can say about it without, getting demonetized when we're not even monetized. So, you know, it'd be like that.
It does indeed be like that sometimes, Daniel.
But definitely give the soundtrack a listen. I think the composer's name was Kevin Punkin, and he did a good job on the music. It good. Music's good. Music makes a lot of anime moments better.
Especially when there's like a good like background to a good action scene.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of different songs that work well. AMVs are. I don't know if you guys watch AMVs. I don't.
I watch a lot of them.
Yeah. AMVs are pretty cool. Andrew?
I haven't watched a lot of AMVs, but I've seen like a couple of them, and they're always like as long as like it's edited well, I think they're good. But sometimes the editing will get a little messy,
Yeah, that's
so it's kinda,
true.
like weird. But
Uh,
if you do it correctly, I think it's pretty cool.
For those that don't know, AMV just stands for Anime Music Video.
Yes.
Easy.
I'm pretty sure then we've all heard a lot of Spada
La Espada.
Oh boy.
from Bleach.
No, I haven't.
Maybe.
Sure, copy song.
The answer is maybe, but I'm not gonna play it right now while we're recording because I
Yeah.
don't want to get copyright claimed.
Yeah, all good. Just there for later.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Hmm.
It's really popular.
What was... There's someone else's Guts' theme. I think that's one I've heard.
Gut?
Guts.
Oh, what
Yeah. Yeah. That one I've heard.
I think I might not have heard that one. I haven't heard a lot of them.
That's fair.
It's the one usually with like the monkey and like the sky background, just with the headset on. Vich.
Monkey.
Keep going.
Monkey. Monkey. Monkey go
Monkey.
crazy.
Hmm.
Gosh darn it, I had something in mind and then I just started saying monkey and forgot what I was gonna say. Why? Why must I be like
And then
this?
now we're on monkey.
We are
Monkey D.
indeed.
Luffy.
Monkey D.
Monkey.
Luffy.
Monkey do monkey see.
I think
D.
it's
Luffy.
monkey see, monkey do, not monkey do, monkey see, but...
Monkey D. Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy. And the D is actually very important. Because, do you want to know what it stands for?
Sure.
Andrew, do you? Andrew, do you know what the
What
D
about?
in Monkey D. Luffy stands for?
No, I don't. I have actually not watched one.
Do you want to know?
Sure. What does it stand for?
D's nuts.
Danger.
I
Danger.
should have seen that.
I looked it up.
Got
I
him!
looked it up. Danger.
No. Yeah, the D in Monkey D. Luffy and stuff is important, so I'm not gonna say.
I looked it up. I know what it means.
God damn it. The only way to fool someone from preventing you from learning spoilers, looking it up
Cannot
yourself.
stop me. You cannot stop me.
Bro, you literally spoiled one of the biggest spoilers in One Piece. Just by existing
Will?
on anime Instagram, I think.
It literally scroll. I could. Okay, hold on. Opening my phone.
Okay, so I
Putting
actually
the password
haven't.
in.
Thank you for narrating.
Instagram.
Okay.
Refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got a funny meme.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Funky aim.
What? What did you find?
Nothing. I found nothing. It was pretty funny.
Okay.
What is it?
I don't know how nothing was funny, but you
So,
do you.
so you know the guy in the suit meme?
What?
The guy who just stands up. Do you not know the? Oh my god.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe.
then we got Bleach manga stuff. We got
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James reportedly down during insta-kill. Big sad moments.
No, not LeBron. I think he's actually pretty bad right now. I think he's like D tier. I don't.
That
I don't.
definitely negatively affects his legacy, though.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think his hitboxes are that good.
Yeah, when you hit,
Anyways,
bro, like the League of Legends hitboxes. Oh my god.
I am not talking about League right now. I'm talking about multiverses, my guy.
yeah.
Okay, but like I haven't played that game, so I'm relating it to like something.
You have played multiverses with me.
Yeah, but not long enough to like realize how the hitboxes are and stuff.
I
so-
have not looked up any of the hitboxes in that game. That is reserved for Smash Bros. Only for me.
Bro,
Bro, what?
dude, I've never actually looked up the hitboxes in any game. I just kind of like know.
You just know them until you get hit by something you feel like you should get hit by, and then you say, bruh, come on.
Exactly, or like, dude, sometimes hitboxes get really weird.
Yeah, it's either bruh or dude. That's usually how it starts.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else hyped for Nagatoro season 2?
I
Sorry?
haven't watched
Oh,
season 1.
I have
'Cause
not
I'm
seen
not.
it. I have not seen it.
Wait, why are you not?
I dropped the show after 5 episodes.
Is it
Bro, what
because... Is it because
It got
Nagatoro
boring.
is the main character, or the main character?
No, the main character is a overall L. He's
Okay.
cringe in every single way.
Say, masochist?
I don't even remember. He's just cringe.
Okay.
He also cried. He's like Deku for real.
I have not seen My Hero Academia.
Well, he cries and he's kind of cringe.
I don't
And the
think...
side characters are better.
Okay. I was gonna say, just crying isn't... Okay, but him being worse than the side characters is pretty bad, so I get that.
Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, I think actually you're right. I think the side characters were more popular, like and stuff than the.
I have not seen Nagatoro. I haven't seen My Hero Academia, but I do know the funny Yusei Run, Jet Set Run, music and memes.
Huh?
Just Yusei Run fits with everything or works with everything.
From My Hero?
Yeah, no, the song. The Yusei Run is the song that's the da 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 da. I don't. It's hard to do, and I don't want to play it because of
Is there one of the
copyright.
openings?
You know, copyright
No,
issues.
you can just you just go ahead and look up Yusei Run, and you will recognize the music immediately. I guarantee you. because it
Okay.
is very recognizable. Jet Set Run is just it's like a remix or cover of the song that the show
Yeah,
itself
I've
made later
definitely
on.
heard it a lot of times.
Yeah.
But like,
No, it's a
Oh, it's that.
yeah. That's the song I'm talking about.
I played 1 second of it.
Yeah, no, it is very recognizable. It's like the first four notes of Megalovania. Like all you need to know, or all you need to hear is da 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 da, and then your brain just kind of fills in the rest.
I hate how my brain does that.
Or maybe the do 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 do. God, I love Among Us.
Among Us for
yeah,
real.
bro. How do we Among Us?
How do we Among Us?
Among Us.
I'm not gonna lie, my friend, while I was still playing Overwatch, we started playing Among Us. So, occasionally during our Overwatch practices, they would just devolve into us just being like, okay, let's play Among Us. And
No, wait,
we
for
would
real?
just play Among Us during some of our Overwatch practices. It was very fun. And,
Among Us for real.
actually, two of like the main songs that we used to like power up, which was funny. It's funny to think about. Was the Bad Piggies theme and the Among Us Trap remix. I think that tells you enough. I hope that tells you enough.
That'd be a funny lobby.
What?
Just hearing those two combined.
The Bad Piggies theme combined with Among Us Trap remix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Overwatch 2 is coming out soon, and I think they're moving to a system similar to Valorant, where it's free to play, but you can either pay to unlock heroes or play the game. And
Yeah.
I don't know how much I want to play it. I have it downloaded, and I am fully prepared to play it on Tuesday, I think it comes out. Actually, no, I can't play it on Tuesday. I'll be playing it on Wednesday, I think. Because I have work on Tuesday. God, I love working.
Speaking of Valorant, I
Mhm.
got the skin I wanted
Hey!
on the wrong
Valorant?
account.
Oh!
Oh, that's kind of an L, dude. Like
You got
that's so
trolled.
unfortunate.
I got
That's
trolled.
just a game laughing in your face at that point, dude.
It
Honestly.
did.
Sorry, you made an alt account? Here, let's give you the weapon skin you wanted.
Oh,
Dude,
literally, I
that's
have
like
better luck
actually-
on
can
my
you
old
trade
accounts.
skins?
No.
I don't think you can do that in League either.
Nah. And funny thing is, if you, was it sell? No, it's if you refund your Val account, you get banned forever. It's really funny.
What?
Yeah, because you're technically breaking like a TOS or something,
Oh. Huh.
so you get banned.
That's weird. Okay, then.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's why never refund with I was gonna say Epic with Riot.
Yeah, I
They'll find a
wasn't
way to ban
wasn't planning on it, but thanks for letting me know.
you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay then.
Boom, boom.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know how Valorant like.
That was how
Got
I
so popular
got
in
reintroduced to the server that we're on, by the way. Or not this server, but the one with you and most of the people at our school. Because I remember you invited me to it at the beginning of the school year, or at the beginning of freshman year, but it took me until like almost a full year later, because it was like pre-season for season 11 that I started playing with you guys again, or like November of, what was it, 2020? And I just remember playing Valorant with you and the other Andrew, and
Yeah.
I straight up thought that your mic wasn't working because the last time we had played, I'd muted you on Discord, but I couldn't see
Bruh.
that with the in-game overlay. So I just thought your mic wasn't working almost the entire time until I right-clicked on you to see if I could raise your volume if you were just really quiet, and then I saw that you were muted.
Dude, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, sorry about that. But after that, got introduced to League, and that was right as I had burnt out of Overwatch, basically, because I had a very, very short time on like a tier 3 team. Um, in case you don't know, Overwatch, like, pro scene is basically tier 1 is Overwatch League, tier 2 is Overwatch Contenders, tier 3 is the tier below that. And I was very briefly on a team there, and in the one game that I played, I had the highest damage on a tank and just played pretty well. And then I just kind of stopped showing up to practices for that team because I just couldn't between school and at that point, like, COVID depression, basically. Which was awesome.
Sick.
Yeah, COVID sucked for me, but
COVID was definitely an L, bro.
yeah. My grades are horrible because of it. Like, I do think I would have had an average GPA across all 4 years of like 4.3 or 4.2 or 4.4.
Yeah, everything now is a lot more expensive. Like, it's kind of an L.
Yeah, COVID just kind of, we could have avoided a lot of it too, huh? Just
We could have avoided most of it.
yeah, all we needed was to
Sit
immediate
inside.
Yeah, it was everyone needed to quarantine immediately. Everyone needed to basically wear masks while they were outdoors immediately. And the main thing just would have been shutting down travel as soon as we had heard about it. Because I think it took an extra 2-3 months before travel actually started to shut down.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, my grades for like college and stuff are kind of screwed. Not kind of screwed. I mean, my grades are not bad by any means. They're just not great.
Yeah. There, did you know, like, so the school, like, has, like, kind of class rankings, too, so it's kind of weird,
I'd
like, if you
asked, yeah.
ask.
I asked,
What did
and
they tell you?
above average.
Mm.
I'm above
Well, the
average.
average is 3.7 weighted at our school.
I'm above average.
No.
I am not incredibly good, but I'm above average, so I'll take that. I actually talked to my parents today about like finalizing college list, and we did that. So we have the 17, 16, 17. Yeah. I mean, clearly I'm not going to get into all of them, even if not most of them. But just, gonna cast a wide net to make sure that I can get into at least something. And one of those schools, by the way, is, the city college. So
Oh, well, I mean, I think anyone could get in there, to be honest with you.
anyone can get in there because we live close enough to just get in for free for the first 2 years of college, basically. Which is awesome.
Stress.
I am not that stressed, I'll be honest.
Really?
No, wow. I don't think I feel stress in the regular way until a deadline is actually like mounting against me, and then I start to feel overwhelmed.
It's a little different for me.
Yeah.
My coursework is a bit different than yours.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. I don't have Gov. I have E&M. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of classes that I can get my work done in, because I'm essentially taking one of my classes at home, one of my classes I'm taking at my own pace, and I've been limited by the teacher itself to not go any further ahead because I might not be able to stay on track with the stuff we're doing in class. And then for other classes, it's just like, we don't have homework. I'm actually pretty excited for this upcoming Friday and Saturday. And just this week seems pretty fun.
Really? Are you going, Daniel?
I don't know if I'm gonna go to the game. I might go to the game briefly. Like, I might just try to show up for halftime or whatever.
Because it is halftime, right? The main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might just show up for halftime and maybe, like, a little bit earlier. Like, be there for second quarter, maybe third quarter, and just kind of head out. Because I don't feel like hanging out for that
Apparently
long.
this team is supposed to be a little bit easier to beat than the other ones, so
And that's
That
nice.
might actually be fun to watch.
I don't
it
know.
might be a little bit better.
I do plan on going to the dance though. Mostly because, student council president asked me to bring my Switch as a side attraction. So I get to do that the entire time instead of actually being on the dance floor.
Boom, 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 boom.
Isn't that nice? Do you also have to write service logs, by the way, Will?
I don't know.
Like, after you go to service, do you have to write a service
Oh
log
yeah.
on it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
Yeah, you let
Because-
us do it in class, so.
Yeah, no,
We
she
don't
just
always
says
get
it's
time to do that.
it's due next class. You better do it,
Yep.
or else.
It's just right on the same dock as you had before.
Oh, okay. That makes it. Yeah, I mean,
Don't
she
have
just
to
has
resubmit it.
3 pretty easy questions to answer. It's basically just describe what you did at service in one sentence. What did you notice? Who did you notice?
Oh yeah.
That is weird.
I did the one that
Mhm.
was due on whatchamacallit. It was due on Thursday. I did it. I finished it like yesterday. Or
Nice.
this morning actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow's what? B6? I think so.
Hopefully.
I really wish all B days on Monday were late start.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really, I'd like it if all B days were late start, but
Then you get less afternoon.
it's less afternoon by 50 minutes, and it's more morning by an hour and a half. I'll take that trade any day.
Yeah. Bro, late start is actually so chill sometimes.
It's so nice. It's so nice.
It really is.
Yeah.
And then
Did,
sometimes it just doesn't work.
I know you didn't play Pokemon, Will, but did you ever watch any of the Pokemon anime?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Because that was, I think, primarily how I got into it. Because I would get dropped off at my friend's house before walking to school with them, and we would just watch Pokemon on the TV for a little bit before we left. So after that, a friend introduced me to the games themselves, and I got into Pokemon pretty quickly after that. Did you watch any, Andrew?
Any Pokemons?
Yeah, any of the Pokemon anime?
Yeah, I watched like a lot of them. I think I watched all the way through Kalos.
I think I watched like basically I watched all of the movies until Kalos, and I watched basically the entirety of Unova. I watched the entirety of Unova, a lot of late Sinnoh, a lot of early Kalos, and the movies from like the third one until Kalos, basically. So yeah, I've seen a lot of Pokemon stuff. It makes sense why I'm a fan, right?
No, like I think there's like a lot of cool Pokemon shows. I think the animation style got worse though over time.
That's fair. They definitely changed the style. They changed the style a lot for Alola.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't like it. That's probably that's
Yeah,
probably the reason why
I
stopped
think that's
watching.
just uncomfortability due to unfamiliarity thing though, because you and I just got used to the older style, and swapping to the new one it's kind of off-putting.
Yeah, it was. I definitely like the old one better.
I heard from my friend who decided to watch the entirety of the Pokemon anime, like from the first episode in Kanto to being caught up. And I think he said that Kalos was really good, or was it? I think one of the later seasons was really good, is what he said. I can't remember which one, but it might be Lake Kalos and the entirety of Galar or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think Pokemon
Yeah.
does beat One Piece in terms of no, okay, Pokemon does beat One Piece in terms of episodes.
Yeah, it
It is
does. But also Pokemon, I think it's been around longer, right?
yeah. Yeah, it
Mhm.
has. Well, actually, hold on. One
No,
I think
Piece
because I
just
think
by a year or
1990
two.
One Piece started releasing in 1999, right?
Yeah.
the original game I think was released in 97 and the anime would have started slightly after that, so maybe by a year or two. Or maybe by a year or started in the same year, which is actually ridiculous. I cannot believe that
Hmm.
Pokemon released its second game earlier this year, in Legends Arceus, and they're planning on hopefully releasing their third game ever made this year, with Scar Violet.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know how they're the highest grossing franchise in the world, and they still make stuff that looks graphically really bad, but uh, clearly it works. It makes money.
Yep, it does. I mean, I think one of the reasons why like Pokemon and Piece are so successful is just because they were like newer
You were
ideas
really
at the
quiet.
time. Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
No,
Oh,
you're
my
just
bad.
talking quietly.
LOL. No,
Yeah.
I moved my mic.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Quiet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
working.
Okay.
You were saying?
No, I was saying like I think they were like popular just because they were new ideas at the time.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
During COVID, I watched a lot of anime just because I was tired basically all the time, and I didn't actually even have the energy to play a lot of games, so I would just
Mm.
watch things in bed.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember a lot of the shows that I watched, but the one that I do remember watching was like uh Nozaki. I don't remember the full name. I think it
Oh.
might be like Monthly Girls Nozaki.
Mhm.
Yeah. That one was that one wasn't that bad. It was the you guys know ProZD, right?
What?
No,
ProZD the
I
YouTuber,
actually haven't.
or
No.
he's the okay. Um well, in that case that ruined what I was going to say. But in case you've ever seen the video of the guy riffing on sports commentators and doing it for an anime or doing it for a show, like a scene, fireworks scene, um, that's what that was from. And that one little thing got me to watch the show. That happens to me a lot, I'm realizing. I'll like listen to a song or see a small bit of a show and it's like, huh, okay, looks interesting, I'll give it a watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
Yeah. It's whatever piques my interest in the moment, usually.
Fair.
Maybe now you understand why I started watching Food Wars. Anyway.
Mm.
Mm,
Daniel, you
definitely.
just like cooking in general too?
Yeah. I
Mhm.
I literally grilled yesterday. Let's go.
Mhm.
I do like cooking. It's fun. I did it a few times last year in religion to get extra credit. Will
Mm.
can
It's true.
confirm. Yeah.
That is true.
I made I cooked quite a few things for extra credit last year, Andrew.
Um, wait, what extra credit?
I cooked a lot of or I cooked a few different food items for religion last year for extra credit.
Oh, you did? What did you make? I
Um
never did that.
yeah. Remember how he was talking about like Indian street food being really good?
Hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. I don't
I
know if
did
I was in that class, but he probably mentioned it a couple
yeah.
times.
I ended up making one of the it, I don't know how to describe it, but it was basically like a little spiral made of flour and stuff that was in a basically like sugar
The last
glaze.
part, not like the last
It
ship.
Okay. Oh, what's
basically
it?
basically just imagine a really sweet and not salty French fry, but it's not made of potato. That's the best way to imagine how it looks. A glazed French fry, but in a spiral.
That's interesting. Oh, and when
Yeah.
we were in Prague, we had this cool potato spiral too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, didn't you say that you were eating very expensive steak on the school budget in Prague?
Oh, there was only one meal though, cause like it was like a celebration.
Oh, come on, you should have eaten it more.
No, we spent so much. Like I'm not gonna lie, but
How
yeah,
was the
no,
trip?
it was like really fun. Prague was fun.
Yeah, I wish that I'd taken academic decathlon last year, and that I'd taken computer science principles the year before. Because if
I
I
wanted
took,
to do. I should have done comp sci principles earlier, but like I just didn't have the space in my schedule.
you should have done what Sebastian did and just skipped
Dude, I
past
didn't
it.
even know you could do that.
I don't
Like
think I don't
what?
think technically you can. He just did it. I don't know why he just could. So he just went with A.
That part's not even the hard part.
Yeah, principles is easy. A is not hard, but it's not easy. It's not baby mode anymore. Let's put it that way. Like you actually have to put effort into it, but it's not something that you should ever really be concerned about.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
How's it going, Will?
Oh, it's going good. It's going good.
Yeah, we ended up talking about school again, but at least we filled up like the majority of this with talking about anime.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's that's how conversation goes. I
Yeah, how would it work?
I have mentioned multiple times to Will whenever we hung out and just at his house that conversations just kind of flow and go wherever you let them go, and it's just interesting because listening back to this, it's definitely weird to think that we went from talking about anime to talking about video games and then school, because like anime to video games, sure, that makes sense. Video games to school, not really, no. I don't think that would make sense. But
Wow.
it happens. It happens.
Yeah. I think in the part of life that we are at, there's only so much to talk about, in a sense, which is like the main three you listed: a show, sort of, a pastime or hobby, or just game itself, and then a work situation.
Yeah, those are definitely the main things to talk about. Though, actually, while I was working, I found out that a few of the kids that I help, teach math to, uh, attend the school that I'm, going to the service site for. So it's funny because I might just see them there occasionally now. So we'll see how that works out. Again, not naming names because, we literally did a episode on doxing and why that was bad. So I'm trying to avoid giving away information that might reveal that sort of thing, but it's bound to happen on accident at some point.
Yeah.
'Cause,
A little whoopsie.
yeah, let's just hope that it happens later rather than sooner. Which is, I think, probably the first time ever anyone has ever said, yeah, that should happen later rather than sooner. Definitely the first time anyone has said that. I'm copywriting it. You guys can't say it now.
That's kind of an L.
I don't know.
Kind of an L. Only kind of.
Sometimes it's a W.
I mean, for me, it's a major W, because if anyone says later rather than sooner, then I just make money, Or they have to deal with the copyright suit from me. With my very extensive legal background.
Yeah, lawyer over here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Incredibly. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, at this point, we are pretty close to the hour mark. We're like barely off of
Honestly,
it.
haven't been
So,
to you.
does anyone have
That's like
anything that they would like to shout out or anything?
I know that in the
Nope, I don't think so.
Uh, still coming up with ideas on the channel idea.
Yeah,
Still no clue what to do.
I have games that I have a bunch of games that I really want to stream and make videos for, but unfortunately, school keeps me kind of busy, and I don't want to spend all of my time working. I'd rather have free time that I can use to play games in, said free time. But yeah,
Hey, this is a one.
with that being said, thanks for listening to the Neetwork podcast. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time when I will be ranting about something that I absolutely despise. You get like 1-2 weeks to guess what that is. But yeah,
I'll give you guys a hint. It's gonna take up the whole time.
I don't know if that's the case, but it very well could. It very well
It could be.
It very well, easily could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you guys for listening, and see you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.